Hello children, good morning to you all. This is the rest part of the chapter The Necklace from your book Footprints Without Feet. So let's continue it. This is page number 40. I am going to detail page number 40. See, in the previous video you came to know that Mr. Loisel came in a very happy mood. He came elated. You can see the word given, elated, in a happy mood, holding an envelope in his hand. Now let's see what is this envelope about. What has Mr. Loisel brought and for whom? See page number 40. She quickly drew out a printed card. You can see she, that is Matilda, Mrs. Loisel. So Mrs. Loisel quickly pulled out the printed card as she was very excited to know what it was about. When she opened the invitation card, it was an invitation from the minister. And what was written inside? Which were inscribed. You can see the word given, inscribed. Inscribed means written. So it was an invitation card and something was written in that. What was written? You can see here, it is already given that Minister of Public Instruction, both ma'am and Monsieur George Rampanian invites both at having the pleasure to join a party, to join a ball. The couple had been invited to a dinner party. Both Matilda and Loisel were invited for a dinner party at the house of the Minister of Public Instruction. She was supposed to be delighted as Mr. Loisel expected. And children, what did Mr. Loisel expect? You know, Mr. Loisel expected that Matilda will be extremely happy. She will be happy. So Mr. Loisel expected that she will be happy, she will be delighted, but it was just opposite. She got really angry. You can see the word given, spitefully. Spitefully meaning she was angry, okay, and threw the card while murmuring something. See, her behavior was not welcomed by Mr. Loisel. She threw the card while murmuring something. She asked her husband what did he want her to do with the card. And Matilda angrily asked her husband what Mr. Loisel want her to do with this card. Mr. Loisel replied that he had thought that she would be happy as she never went out, and this was a rare occasion. You can see it was an occasion, a rare occasion to which not many employees were invited. See, Mr. Loisel said that he has got this invitation after a lot of struggle. Many employees are there, but Mr. Loisel is the luckiest one who had got this invitation card to attend at the minister's dinner party. He also told her that she would be meeting a lot of people from his office there. So Mr. Loisel told Matilda, this is a good opportunity. Many people will be there at the dinner party at the minister's residence from his office. Matilda asked him what could she wear to such a grand party. The one and only her problem was she was irritated. She got irritated. She looked angrily. You can see irritated I means she looked angrily. And she announced very impatiently. She didn't have patience to bear. And she said what she will wear to such a grand party. Then In the next paragraph, see, Mr. Loisel started stammering. He was hesitant. He was hesitating as he had not thought of that. So, dear children, when there is a special occasion, any party or any function, we used to wear new dress, new clothes. So, Matilda was also expecting to get a good dress. So when now Matilda told her husband what she would wear when she will go to attend the party, then Mr. Loisel said that he did not think of that. He first asked her to wear the dress that she wore when they went out for movies. But then, as she was weeping, he asked her about the matter. So, actually, Mr. Loisel tried to convince her, tried to make her agree that the dress which they used to wear while going to see movies, that was also a nice one, that was also a good one. But she controlled her vexation, she controlled her anger, and then responded in a very calm voice, because husband asked her, okay, no matter, no need to weep. He asked her about the matter because she was vexed, she was angry, and was also frustrated. She wiped her tears from her wet cheeks and replied calmly that she could not be a part of such a grand affair and that he should give away the card to some other colleague whose wife was better than her. So Matilda was angry, and the only one cause of her anger, and she was frustrated, she was stupefied also. She was extremely stupefied. Okay, children? She was having a feeling of unhappiness. She was disappointed. So, husband was quite shocked to know that Matilda didn't want to go to attend the party. She was emotional, she got upset, she was sad. And Matilda told Loisel it could be better to give the invitation card to some other colleague who are better than her to go to attend this party. Mr. Loisel felt very bad for his wife as he saw her crying and asked her the cost of a simple dress that could be worn by her on other occasions as well. So her husband was very loving and caring husband, but he also knew to live within a budget. He was economical. He was happy with whatever the means of sources he has. But on the other hand, he also tried to make Matilda happy from all platforms. Next, Loisel asked her to calculate the cost of a suitable simple dress. Matilda thought of an amount that would neither be refused by him nor scare the poor clerk, because he was an economical clerk who knew to live within his budget. You can see the word given, she reflected. Reflected means she thought deeply, to think deeply. So she thought deeply, and then she started calculating the cost of the flight, and she was thinking about such an amount which could not be refused and not even scare the poor clerk. The poor clerk is her husband here. Then she said that she would be able to manage a dress in 400 francs. So finally, children, what did she, in a hesitating voice, she decided and told him that it could be better to get 400 francs to have a suitable dress. Now we are coming to page number 41. You can see at the top here. He turned little pale. What do you mean by pale? She became little upset. Here pale means light in color or shade. So her facial expression, her color of the face was little turned. because of sadness. Whose? Whose face was turned little pale? Mr. Loisel. You know why? Because Matilda asked 400 francs to buy a suitable dress to attend the ball. Ball means party. And that 400 francs, Mr. Matilda had saved that 400 francs to buy a gun. So actually Mr. Loisel was reluctant, not willing, because he had saved only that much money, 400 francs, to buy a gun for himself so that he could join the hunting parties next summer along with his friends. So see the loving heart of a husband. Mr. Loisel had saved that money. He wanted to buy a gun for himself so that he could go with his friends to shoot lark. You can see lark given. Lark means a bird. They are small hunting birds. He told his wife that he would give her the money and asked her to buy a good dress. So Mr. Loisel sacrificed his desire. He had saved that money to buy a gun. But when he came to know that wife's expectations were more important than his, so he himself sacrificed his desire and tried to fulfill the desire of his wife. Now children, the day was approaching. What day was approaching? In this, the day of the ball, the day of the party came closer. And Ma'am Loisel, that is Matilda, was still not fine. Still she was disturbed. Still she was anxious. Still she was feeling or showing worry. And even though her dress was almost ready. So her dress was ready, everything was ready, party was also closer, still she was not happy. Now, one day her husband asked her again that why had she been acting strangely for the past few days? You can see in this paragraph. So Mr. Loisel asked his wife why she was behaving in such a strange way for the past few days. Matilda replied that although she had the dress, she did not have any kind of jewelry or anything else to make herself look even more attractive. So what Matilda wanted? She wanted a beautiful ornament. She wanted jewelry to decorate herself, to adorn. You can see the word given, adorn. Adorn means to decorate, to make more beautiful and attractive. So she wanted now, though she got that dress, but she was wanting to have jewelry. Matilda said that without any jewelry, she would look like a poor person in such a big party. Actually, it was the party of the minister. So Matilda was thinking that her dress must look like a rich person, and the jewelry which she could adorn herself or decorate herself or wear must also be costly, because she is going to attend a party among the rich people. So her look, her beauty, her dress, everything must be a rich, luxurious look. Now she would rather prefer not going. So she said that it could be better not to go to the party now. Why this time she denied to go to attend the party? Just because of the jewelry, the ornament. To this, her husband replied that she could wear some natural flowers. After all, he was economical husband. What to do now? Because she doesn't want to be insulted or humiliated among the rich women at the minister's party. So she wanted to have a beautiful ornament. Husband said that it could be weird to wear natural flowers over the dress as they looked really nice. You can see the word given chic, CHIK. Chic means elegant, stylish, beautiful. So husband told her to wear a nice dress. Very beautiful natural flowers over the dress, and he tried to assure her that the natural flowers will look chic, elegant and stylish and attractive too. She replied that she could not, as it looked really cheap in a party of rich people. See, Matilda was highly ambitious, so she was thinking to have rich look, wearing costly ornament and dress. So she told her husband if she will wear natural flowers, it will give a poor look, poverty stricken look. You can see given poverty stricken look. She will have a poor look, and it will be a cheap in a party of rich people. Then her husband suggested that she could go to her friend Ma'am Forestier. And already in the beginning I have given who was Ma'am Forestier. She was the wealthy, well-off or rich friend of Matilda. Actually, Matilda never tried to go to Ma'am Forestier's house, though she was her friend, but Matilda felt a little jealous because she was rich. Her friend was very rich, and Matilda suffered from poverty because her husband was only a petty clerk, an ordinary clerk, not of high rank or position. And Matilda wanted all this. She wanted name, fame, societal prestige, etc. And asked her husband to lend some jewelry. So husband suggested to go to meet Forestier and ask Ma'am Forestier to give some jewelry, to borrow, to lend some jewelry. Okay. So now she felt she was stupid. Now she remembered, she recalled how stupid she is. Why she didn't think about her friend earlier? Because she was thinking it could be humiliating than to have a shabby look. Shabby meaning dirty look. Matilda thought that if she will go to attend the party, she will have an insult, humiliation, and have a dirty look in the middle of the rich women. But husband told to go and get it from Ma'am Forestier. Now she realized and recalled that why she didn't think it earlier. Matilda became happy again as she heard the idea. She went to Ma'am Forestier's house the next day and said that she was stressed. She was stressed. She was disturbed. She was frustrated. She was in anguish. She was mentally disturbed about the party and the jewelry. So Matilda narrated or related everything to her friend. She told everything, the painful story, the distressful story of her life. She told that she was to attend a party, but she does not have a beautiful ornaments to wear. Now, Ma'am Forestier went to her closet. What is closet, children? Closet means almirah for keeping valuable things, expensive things, costly things. Generally, people keep ornaments, jewels, jewelries, etc. She went to the closet and brought out her jewel box. Ma'am Forestier asked Matilda to choose for herself whatever she wanted. Matilda first saw some bracelets. You know, children, bracelets, that is a thick bangle like which we wear around our wrist. Then some pearl collar which is which was admirable, which was appreciable, which was praiseworthy, beautiful. It was the work of the Venetian cross, like the cross of the Jesus Christ. So it was of gold from Venetian. So likewise, there were many more. She first saw some bracelet, then pearl clock, and then a Venetian cross of gold and jewels. She was not able to decide what to take and what to leave. Actually, she was in dilemma. She was confused because it seems that all the ornaments were beautiful and attractive. She could not make up her mind. She could not decide which one to choose. So she asked Ma'am Forestier if she have anything else that she could wear. So apart from all the ornaments showed by Ma'am Forestier, she asked if there was anything more, anything else. To this, Ma'am Forestier replied that she could herself take a look and choose something suitable. So Ma'am Forestier told her it could be better to go and see by herself. So Matilda herself went to see in the closet. And what did she see? You know, children, she then saw a superb, magnificent, beautiful diamond necklace kept in a black satin box. We keep ornaments in a satin box. So she saw a superb necklace of diamonds in a satin box. Satin box is a small box for keeping ornaments. Okay, children? So variety of chaplets, string, chaplets, children, a string of diamonds, tapestry, so many heavy cloth with designs woven in usually hung on walls. So this time Matilda chose that diamond necklace which was kept in a black satin box. She took it out with her trembling hands. Her hands were shaking, trembling, and she wore it. She wore the necklace. She was overjoyed. She was extremely happy. You can see the word given here, ecstatic. What do you mean by ecstatic? Very happy and excited. Other meaning, overjoyed. She was overjoyed with the necklace as it looked very beautiful. She asked her friend if she could lend her the diamond necklace. Ma'am Forestier consented to it. Ma'am Forestier consented. Consented means she agreed to it. Why, yes, certainly. Yes means positively. She replied positively to take. So that's all, children. It's over. I will continue this chapter in the next video. Till then, children, bye. Thank you all.